on Thursday that five-star quarterback, Julian Lewis, committed to Coach Prime and the Buffaloes. And so I do think that's another indicator of that, man, he's getting one of the best quarterbacks in the country. That quarterback can see the wide receivers that they have. Maybe, part of Deion's motivation to stay at Colorado will be to prove that he's more than Shedeur and more than Travis Hunter. He certainly has talked this great quarterback prospect into believing he's sticking around.
Yeah, look, the way you are good in football today, you got to have a quarterback, right? Well, if you're getting a guy that, and again, here's the issue. I don't know how ready he'll be as a true freshman. That's the key, though. But when you look at what Colorado runs offensively, it's a fun style. Now, there's no guarantee that this young man, Lewis, is going to be as good as Shedeur. I would assume he's not going to be as good as Shedeur starting next September. But the fact that they're actually now picking apart top 100 players to come to Boulder, Jason, doesn't that kind of suggest to you there is actually a foundation for the long term being built at Colorado?
Look, man, those wide receivers, if I were a quarterback, I'd want to go play with those guys. And I'm not talking about Travis Hunter. He's going to the pros. I'm talking about LeJontay Wester. I'm talking about Will Shepard. I'm talking about whoever
Miller.
they got. Miller. I'd want to go play. And then their defense will get you the ball back because they stopped the run. And people haven't talked about it, but these other defensive backs, the other corners, have actually played at a high level this year. All the attention goes to Travis Hunter, but these other guys are playing at a high level too. This thing with Deion, far more fascinating than we think.
And keep this in mind, the left tackle, Jordan Seaton, and Preston the Duty as a true freshman. They always say your greatest improvement is from your freshman to your sophomore campaign. To me, look, they're not great or elite, but under the direction of Phil Loadholt, what a long NFL career, that looks like a pretty good unit, much improved from last year. So the pieces are in place where any quarterback can get in there and have some level of success.
I'm going to tell you the other aspect of this that's interesting that I didn't tell you we were going to talk about. Now that I remembered and the brain fart's over, but the other thing, this Julian Lewis, he announced he's going to Colorado on the Pat McAfee Show. And I'm like, the quarterback is either black or mixed race. Yeah. Again, just talking about all these issues and transparency and honesty. I'm not trying to force the identity thing down anyone's throat. But I find it fascinating that the number 2 recruit in the country, some mixed race kid or black kid, is announcing this on Pat McAfee Show and not on Stephen A. Smith's show. That, to me, also speaks to where the balance of power is, where the cool factor is, where the young people want to be. Yeah. The Pat McAfee Show, not on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. There's something to read into that as well, I think.
Yeah, but keep this in mind, though. Pat McAfee is on College Game Day, and he's playing a larger and larger role. So, again, that's his field, though. So that's the way I would read into it.
Nothing. First Take, he's a Shannon Sharp's on that show. I get it that he's on College Day, and he's a punter, man. And I'm not even knocking him. I'm just saying he's got the power. He's got
But when I think of Pat McAfee and that show and the fact his partner, AJ Hawk, I think of that as much more as a football show and as football guys than Stephen A. Smith, who still doesn't even know some of the rules.
That's an excellent point. And he's a basketball guy that doesn't know much about basketball and is putting out highlight tapes.
These commitments, though, just keep in mind on the way out of this, these commitments meant a lot more before the transfer portal.
They're saying he's going to sign December 4th, Butter. It ain't that long. We're what? About My math is 22nd.
It pinned you to that program in
12 days away from December.
It pinned you to that program in a whole different way than it does now. If Deion doesn't remain there, or if it does change, he's got out. So that commitment in the transfer portal, to me, it neutralizes that a little bit.
Let's be honest. The insurance model is broken. Crowd Health puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code FEARLESS. So, look, man, the guy decommitted from USC. He's thinking about Georgia and Colorado. He just chose Deion, knowing that all these rumors are out there. Trust me, Julian Lewis, he's the number 2 recruit in the country. There's millions of dollars right now at stake for him in college football, not even down the road. These guys are getting $5, $8, $10 million deals in college. That Colorado just ponied up and got them the second best recruit in the country, arguably the best quarterback in the country, coming to Deion Sanders. That screams like Colorado's all in, and they know exactly who they're dealing with as it relates to Deion Sanders. We're not long away from hearing that Colorado is going to pay Deion to keep him out of the NFL, or at least make it hard for him to go to the NFL if the Cowboys draft Shedeur, or whatever team drafts Shedeur and maybe wants to bring Deion. Colorado probably announced that Deion's going to be making $20 million a year very, very soon. Seriously, you think I'm crazy, Steve?
Yes,
you think I'm crazy?
I do. At 20, you're crazy. Yes.
Why?
Okay. Saban was making about 10 or 11, wasn't he? You really
think
he is worthy of double what Saban got at Alabama?
He's not worthy.
Yes, you're crazy.
He's got him over a barrel. Steve.
Okay.
I'm just you're trying to think this through in real time. He's got him over a barrel, man. These college campuses and presidents, they're woke. Deion plays the woke game, the racial idolatry, the victim card really well. Overpaying Deion Sanders? That's nothing to some left-wing college president or university. We've got the best black quarterback, and look at how much money he's generated. Deion said, I take this to they will offer him. And that's what it'll take for some NFL team to get it unless they draft. Now, he may take $12 million from the NFL if they draft Shedeur, but I think he's about to cash in for about $20 million at Colorado. I really, really believe that. I can't believe you think that. I'm going to let you give your take on that, and then we'll go to Butter, the arbitrator here.
Judge Butter coming up.
He is worthy of a raise, but if you really think he's going to get twice as much as the going market rate value as the most elite of coaches like Kirby Smart or what Harbaugh was getting, let's just say we'll agree to disagree on that notion.
Butter?
Steve, with your Hall of Fame jacket, beautiful hair, I'm ruling with Jason Whitlock on this. Once again, you got it overpaying for this right now and what he has going, the leverage, all of that stuff. I don't think it's actually overpaying. I could see it happen. I'm ruling for Jason Whitlock.
It is overpaying. I will agree with you, Steve, but you think these guys won't do it. Yes,
to that
they
degree,
will.
no, I don't believe they will. I don't believe they'll go $20 million. Okay, that's what you're saying. I'm not saying he's not worthy of being at the elite class, but $20 million, you're just going to jump. Okay, good luck with that.
Might be what it takes to keep him there.
Yes, they're going. Okay, hold for a second. Do you buy this argument? Deion Sanders' next contract, whether college or pro, is going to reset the market. Do you believe that?
Yes.
It will
if he goes to the
reset
national
market.
If he goes to Dallas, yeah, I can see Jerry Jones doing something reckless. But will he reset the market? Look, he will be paid with what is commensurate with the market, and probably a little bit more because he's Deion. But do I think he's going to go all the way to 20 million? I'm not even so sure there's a coach that makes 15 million right now. So
they're saying Kirby Smart makes 13 plus, probably close to 15.
Steve, Deion said, I guarantee if you went and followed his NFL career and contracts, whenever he signed a new one, he reset the market. And he's about to do that in coaching as well. He has the leverage. College is the perfect place for him. These woke, DEI-obsessed school presidents, they're paying, it probably costs $10 million to get this quarterback. And you think they're going to bat an eye at giving up 20 to keep Deion?
Especially if he gets to the playoffs and might win a game this year. I mean, this trajectory.
Just getting this quarterback to commit. If this kid shows up on campus, the number 2 player in the country. When's the last time because Deion brought Travis Hunter with him. That kid didn't really, he signed with Deion, not Colorado. Colorado in play for the number 2 player in the ESPN top 300? Is he, and I'm sure there'll be, with this kid, when this domino falls, other dominoes are going to fall behind it, and I guarantee you they'll end up with 2 or 3 guys in the top 100 recruits. Deion not worth $20 million. ESPN's talking about paying Stephen A. Smith $20 million.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, but look at that jump shot, though. I mean.
If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.